Have you ever seen someone and their face doesn't quite look right? Maybe they've got a blemish on their face, or really bad acne scars, or they've been bitten by a dog and they have a scar, or their face didn't form properly, and you've looked at them and gone, "Oh, what's wrong with your face?" And maybe you've looked and you've looked and you've looked at them. Well, this week is Face Equality Week all around the world, and there are millions of people who get stared at a lot, if not daily, because their face in some way is different. So, my name's Jenny Woolsey. I'm an author and speaker and coach on diversity and mental well-being. I was born with a craniofacial syndrome, and I've had 2 full face reconstructions. I've had my jaw in 4 different places, which is why I speak a little bit differently. My eyes, people say, are big. They were bigger before I had my full face reconstructions. With my syndrome, the bones stopped growing too soon, and so the bones were small in my face. So growing up, I got stared at, I got pointed at, I got called incredibly nasty names, and it wasn't much fun. Today, there's much more awareness around about being kind to people who are different to ourselves. So for this Face Equality Week, I would actually like to give you 3 tips for when you see someone whose face looks different to the rest of the population. 1, don't stare. Of course, we all want to look at someone who looks different. I look at people who look different to see how they are different, and that's fine. That's normal curiosity. But we don't want it to end up into a long stare, because that's rude and that makes the person feel uncomfortable. Please don't point at them. Please don't make rude comments to them or say nasty things about their face. It's really hard when it's your face that is different. You can't cover it up, you can't hide it, and it's actually your identity. That's what we use for other people to know us. So think about that. Have a look, but don't stare. Number 2, be kind. A kind word, a kind gesture, just a hi, how you doing? How's your day? Do you need help? Maybe if they look like they're struggling, goes a long way when you feel on the outer of society, which often people with facial differences do. And 3rd, parents, this is particularly for parents, educate your children that diversity is a great thing. We don't have to all look the same. It's fine that we have faces that are different, and that's a good thing. And we can look past the faces of a person, even if it's a bit uncomfortable for us to look at. Beneath that face is a person, another human being who has love to give and gifts and talents and has a life purpose. So it's important that we nurture people who are different to ourselves and are kind, and we just embrace everybody. So on this week, I hope everybody thinks about facial differences and that we are all equal.